On the morning of September 11, 2001, one of the greatest tragedies in American history was about to unfold. What began as an ordinary day in New York City would soon become a day forever etched into the hearts and minds of people around the world. Today, we revisit the events of 9/11, a day that transformed not only the United States but also the entire world. Join us as we walk through the fateful moments, the stories of resilience, and the lasting impact of a day that defined a generation. At 8:46 a.m., American Airlines Flight 11 struck the North Tower of the World Trade Center. At first, there was confusion. Many believed it to be a terrible accident. But when, at 9:03, United Airlines Flight 175 crashed into the South Tower, it became clear that America was under attack. In those few terrifying moments, the world watched in disbelief as smoke and flames consumed the iconic Twin Towers. People scrambled to understand what was happening, as the country faced an unthinkable crisis on its own soil. The image of those towers engulfed in flames became a symbol of vulnerability and horror that no one could have anticipated. Inside the towers, workers and first responders fought against time and terror to save lives. As smoke filled the stairwells and alarms blared, countless heroes emerged. Some were firefighters and police officers, others were ordinary people who had been working just moments before. They helped those around them, guiding strangers to safety, even as they themselves faced unimaginable danger. It was a desperate struggle, and in those moments, human courage shone like a beacon amid the chaos. But as the minutes ticked by, the unthinkable happened. At 9:59 a.m., the South Tower collapsed, followed by the North Tower at 10:28. In less than 2 hours, the proud skyline of New York had changed forever. What once stood as symbols of American strength and ambition were reduced to rubble, leaving a void in both the cityscape and in the hearts of millions. The collapse of the Twin Towers left a profound scar on the American psyche. Nearly 3,000 lives were lost that day, and thousands of families were left mourning loved ones who would never come home. Across the city and the nation, spontaneous memorials sprang up as people struggled to cope with the overwhelming grief. The world witnessed America in a moment of profound sorrow, and the strength of a nation united in its grief. There were countless personal stories. Parents, spouses, children, friends, each loss deeply personal, each life a precious thread in the fabric of a grieving community. This tragic loss brought people together, forging a collective memory of unity, resilience, and compassion. After September 11th, the world was forever altered. Airport security intensified, and people learned to live with heightened vigilance. For the United States, it sparked the so-called War on Terror, leading to military conflicts in the Middle East and altering global politics in ways that still impact us today. For Americans, the attacks were a brutal reminder of the nation's vulnerability, yet also a call to defend and protect each other. Patriotism surged, and communities rallied together. 9/11 changed the American experience, and the echoes of that day reverberate through modern society as new security measures became part of daily life, and the resolve to prevent another attack shaped policies and international relations for years to come. Today, where the Twin Towers once stood, the 9/11 Memorial stands as a place of remembrance and reflection. Two vast, reflective pools mark the footprints of the towers, each surrounded by the engraved names of the victims. This sacred site is more than a memorial. It is a testament to resilience and hope. Each year on September 11th, two beams of light rise into the sky, symbolizing the fallen towers and honoring the lives lost. The memorial serves as a reminder not only of the tragedy but also of the strength that carried New York and America forward. People from around the world visit to pay their respects, to remember, and to honor the bravery and sacrifices made that day. It is a place where the past and present meet, a reminder that, even in the face of unimaginable tragedy, hope and unity can endure. The tragedy of the Twin Towers forever changed the course of American history and the lives of countless people. September 11th is a day of remembrance, a day to honor those who were lost and those who risked everything to save others. It is a solemn reminder that, even in our darkest moments, humanity can come together, overcome, and rise again. Let us never forget the lessons of that day, the courage of those who responded, and the strength of a nation that chose to heal, rebuild, and move forward. If this story has touched you, please share your thoughts below in memory of those who were lost, and let's continue to honor their legacy with a message of peace and unity.